Hello everyone, welcome back to Code with Akshi. In our previous lesson, we wrote our first Python program. Today, we are going to learn one of the most important topics in Python, that is variables. By the end of this lesson, you will understand what variables are, why we use them, and how to create them. So let's begin. So, what is variable? A variable is simply a container that stores the data. So think of it like a label box. The label is a variable name, and whatever you keep inside that box is a value. So later, whenever you use that variable name, Python gives you the stored value. This makes programming much easier and more organized. So, before creating variables, we need to know a few naming rules. So, what are the rules? A variable can contain letters, numbers, and underscores. It must start with letter or an underscore, not a number. Keep this remember. Variable names are case sensitive. So, age with small letters and age, A with caps that are different. So, also don't use spaces or special characters. Always choose meaningful names because they make your code easier to read. Next is creating a variable. So, creating a variable in Python is very simple. Just write the variable name, use the equal sign, and assign a value. For example, we can store a name, age, or whether someone is a student, like name is equal to Akshita. So this is how we store a variable and we create a variable. Once created, we can use this variable anywhere in our program. So you may have the doubt whether reassigning the variable is possible. Yes, variables are flexible. If you assign a new value to a variable, the old value is replaced. The variable name stays the same, but it stores a value changes. This allows our program to update informations whenever it's needed. So, this is very important to know which are the different data types. So, variables can store different kinds of data. Integers are whole numbers like 22, 30. Floats are the decimal numbers like 5.4, 3.4. These are the decimal numbers. Strings are the text that is enclosed in quotes like double quotes, Akshita. So this can be also stored. Boolean values. It can be either true or else false. Python automatically identifies the correct data type based on the value you assign. Now let's see how to use multiple variables in one program. Yes, we can create different variables to store different types of informations like a person's name, age, height, marks, or whether they are a student. Instead of printing each variable separately, Python allows us to print multiple variables together in a single print statement. So this makes our code shorter, cleaner, and much easier to read. As your programs become larger, using multiple variables helps you to organize your data efficiently. So, now let's quickly revise today's lesson. We learned about variables that stores the data. We learned how to create variables and even change their values later. We also explore different data types and the rules for naming variables, and then these concepts form the foundation for the Python programming. Okay, congratulations, you have successfully completed lesson 2. Keep practicing by creating your own variables and experimenting with different values. The more you practice, the more you confident you will become. So, remember this code. This is for you. And thanks for watching. Happy coding.